Ka3Na. Lilo.
Ouch. Ouch.
You've been evicted from the Bbnaija house.
Biggie! I don't know if I'll say Biggie played us right now because we all were expecting just one eviction. But guess what? Well, not guess what anymore because actually on my title, we had a double eviction today. Lilo and Ka3Na have just been evicted from the Big Brother Naija show season 5. For some reason, I felt really bad that Ka3Na had to leave the house today because, again, I was beginning to enjoy the drama that comes with her name. Like once you mention Ka3Na, you know that something is about to happen. And with the whole entanglement she had with Praise, and me coming here to tell you guys that she wanted to have a conversation with Praise, but Praise kept on turning her and all of that, I for one was really looking forward to that conversation, and it's just really sad that she had to go. For Lilo, I really do not know what to say about her because she spent most of the time with Eric, so it's really difficult to say, oh, this is the kind of person Lilo is, or oh, this is how she's going to react when you say certain things to her and all of that. But regardless of all of that, I wish the both of them well. But guys, that was not the only thing that happened during the show. In fact, before we got to the eviction proper, guys, a lot of other things went into it, okay? Ebuka had mentioned 4 housemates that were up for possible eviction, and they included Praise, Ka3Na, Lilo, and Eric. And of course, he also went on to tell them that they will take turns to go into the diary room to cast their votes. Now, when you go into the diary room, you're expected to mention 2 names of the housemates you'd like to leave the house. And guys, I don't understand why they were not showing us the votes. They only showed us Bright O session and Nengi's session. And I'm like, no, you shouldn't do that. If you're not going to show us at all, please don't show us at all. You can't be showing us just 2 people's own. Now we know that, oh, they probably have a beef with this person, or oh, they probably want this person out of the game. Personally, I did not like the idea. Now for Bright O, he actually mentioned Eric and Ka3Na, while for Nengi, she mentioned Ka3Na and Praise. And these were the only votes we were allowed to watch, and like I said, it doesn't make sense to me. Even though they said you can check out how the votes went on the African Magic website, I don't think I'm even going there because at this point it doesn't really matter anymore. When I don't pursue the people who now want pursue, so waiting that they go there, go check again. As usual, Ebuka asked a few questions before the eviction proper, and the first person he spoke with was Lucy, and he asked her how her experience being the head of house has been, and she mentioned that for her, it almost felt like the other housemates would have preferred it if someone else won. In fact, she told us that when her name was mentioned as the winner, she herself was surprised. So I don't know if that is her not believing in herself, or if that was her just being shocked that luck was on her part. And then Ebuka went on to ask her if there was any particular housemate that made this whole tenure very difficult for her. And she mentioned Praise. For her, Praise was the person that gave her the toughest time during her tenure. Now you guys know that once a housemate is evicted here, they come out to speak with Ebuka, and the first person that came out was Ka3Na. Now Ebuka asked her a few questions. The first question obviously was, how are you feeling right now? And in her words, you know, he then went on to ask her, which of the housemates are you going to miss? And of course, Ebuka, I know Ebuka, he was deliberately trying to break the leg of this particular table. Now, Ka3Na mentioned that she was going to miss Lucy and Dorothy, and then that she was also going to miss the other housemates. And seeing that she did not mention Praise's name, and he was like, aren't you going to miss Praise? She was like, yeah, Praise, he's a friend just like the other housemates, so yes, I'll miss him. I'm like, Ebuka, what is your business? She has said that she's going to miss other people. We know these things, but let's not just let it slide. She don't go because she don't go. She don't chop that one, they don't chop that one. Make that one say do okay for us, okay? He also did not spare Lilo because after asking her how she felt and all of that stuff, he now said, so how do you feel about Eric? And she's like, oh, I still feel the same way about Eric. And next thing, he was like, and your boyfriend? Guys, Lilo froze for about 10 seconds.
And your boyfriend? We're good.
We are good, is that the answer? But anyways guys, I wish the both of them good luck. Now that they are out, this is where the real work begins, okay? For Lilo, she mentioned that she's going to take her business seriously, and she's also going to further her education by going for her master's degree. So yeah, good luck to the both of them. Before the double eviction show ended, Ebuka pointed out 2 things he felt was really important for him to mention to the housemates. Number 1 was the fact that most of the housemates are very opinionated, but they never seem to want to say it to the faces of the other people they are talking about. You know, and this is the same thing I keep hammering on. They want to just talk about this person to the other person. They don't want to go and approach the person to say, oh, this is what I think about you, or oh, this is how I feel about this thing that you did to me. And I find it very disturbing because at the end of the day, they're just going to blow things out of proportion and it might be really difficult to handle it. So he feels like it's important for them to confront one another and discuss these things rather than saying it to a third party or even a 20th party, because I mean they were 20 in that house. The second thing he pointed out was the fact that he has noticed how much they love to have fun instead of realizing that they are in Biggie's house for a competition. In his words, it is very unimpressive how you guys perform at the games. If you guys can be able to put the same kind of energy you put into the Saturday parties into these competitions, then it will be worthwhile. And of course, Ebuka being Ebuka, he had some final words for us. Today's own was, goats no they know say yam they cost. Be the goat and chew the competition like yam. So let me break that down for you guys, because I know some people are still going to ask me wetin concern goats, concern yam, and the housemates. Now in this case, the housemates are the goats, while the platform, the opportunity, is the yam. So whatever they choose to do with the platform, whatever they choose to do with the opportunity that has been given to them on a platter of gold, is totally left to them. They are the ones that would decide. But for him, it feels like they should do the most with the opportunities that they have. Alright guys, that's all the gist I have for you guys in today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a very big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. And like I always say, well, not always, because I always forget, guys, I have a second channel. It's called Betha's Corner, and I'm really close to 1,000 subscribers. Like, I'm legit very close, because I'm at 950 something, and I'd really like that you guys help me get to 1,000. And not just subscribe to that channel, also watch the content there. I post more of lifestyle, food, and just vlogs. So please check that out. Subscribe if you may, but please, I'd really like you to subscribe. Okay, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, bye guys.